Hey friends, Amanda with the Happy Homestead, and I am here on our homestead property. So I'm going to be filming this video over a period of time. I don't know how much time yet, and until the job is done, I suppose. But it is going to revolve around the garden. Back in the beginning of the year, I did a video where I really kind of set my goals and intentions for 2023. And one of those goals is to expand the garden, minimize the weeds as much as possible, and do a lot more of the back to Eden kind of no dig method. I've already had, I think, about 6 cubic yards of dirt delivered out there. We put cardboard down, we put the dirt on top, and then the goal is to get some wood chips and put wood chips on top of that. So we're really smothering the weeds, creating a good layer of topsoil for the plants, and then the wood chips on top, again, to help keep weeds at bay, but also moisture retention. So today I got a little work I got to do before more dirt gets delivered, and that is to take out all of the supports that I put in last year, painstakingly put in by myself. But we're going to get those out today, move everything out. Some of the dirt is really uneven just from when we dug up our sweet potatoes last summer. So my husband's going to take the tractor, try to level it as much as possible, and then it's really good to go and ready for that topsoil. And then the wood chips, then we put the supports back in, and hopefully we have a beautiful garden. Hopefully. There will be challenges. I know there will, but that is the plan. And so today we're going to kick it off.
Excited. Today's gonna be a good day.
I can't be out here all day.
I know.
Kinds of spider webs.
Try not to bend it.
Come past it. Marley. All of the T-posts are out, all of the buckets are moved, everything's out of the way. So I think we're going to use the grappler on the tractor. If you can kind of see that big mound, that was dirt that got pushed when we were doing a last minute salvage of any sweet potatoes that were growing. So we need to kind of really level that out. This dirt right behind me is the new dirt that came in. It's already kind of mishmash with the tractor, but we'll fix that. So everything needs to get level now. And then we're gonna take out the Premier One electric fence because there's a lot of weeds growing around it. So I'm gonna get that out because again, we're gonna put wood chips down and then put the fence down to help reduce the weeds, because the more greenery that touches the electric fence, the less potent it is when an animal comes up.
Sell them. Tell somebody you got established bees. And there's that.
Man of the hour. All right, so you saw that we just had more dirt delivered. We've got like 4 piles of dirt here, 3 of which are mine. 1 is my husband's. So it's a beautiful day, and we thought we'd just take this opportunity to try to get as much of the garden finished as possible. Now, I have to tell you what I think is hilarious. So you see like all of that. When I got here, my husband was already here, and he was tilling. He had the tiller on the back of the tractor and has been tilling that whole field. I think part of it he is planting crop, like cover crop for deer and whatnot, because he wants to hunt this fall. But there's another part up there that he is gonna do his own little garden in. And I was laughing so hard about this because I don't know if it's a competition to see who can grow like the best or the most food or what, but he is doing his own little garden. And I was like, honey, we can share garden space. Like, this is the family garden. He's like, nope, I'm having my own little space. So he wants his own little garden. I don't know what he's growing, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of competition here because he's tilling and I'm no-till. So we'll see how this goes. I have a lot of cardboard. As I had mentioned, I think in my previous video where I was just kind of sitting and talking, coffee chat, I have been literally dumpster diving. There is about a 4-foot high dumpster behind about a strip mall not too far from our house, and I had been going I'd say every like 3 days, like 3 days in a row for a couple of weeks, and getting as much cardboard as I can. And we have a decent amount out there, so I think it might be enough. Now I have all the cardboard broken down. It kind of was broken down when I picked it out of the dumpster, so win-win. But I'm not going to be opening it up to make it one long flat piece of cardboard. I'm gonna leave it doubled up as a broken down box. And that is because now I just have 2 layers of cardboard to help prevent the weeds, right? That's the whole point of this. Conditioning the soil and help preventing weeds. Here he comes again. He loves it when I film him. I know you can't tell, but he's putting a face on for you. All right, so I need to go spread all the cardboard out, and then we're gonna use the tractor bucket to get all of this dirt put on top and put in the garden today. So as we're walking down to the garden area, the field, I just want to show you the fruit trees. Look at those. Those are peaches. Those 2 trees with those beautiful pink flowers are peach trees. And then we have apple trees, and I think some cherry trees, but all of the trees look fantastic, but the peach trees are just gorgeous. I'm gonna keep my distance here because they just don't like me. But oh my gosh, they are loving the day today. Can you see all that activity? All 3 hives. They are alive and well. And this is where I say, unfortunately, because because these are the deadliest honeybees and they hate me with a vengeance. I know the longer I stand here, one's gonna come over, so I'm gonna start moving back over there, but at some point, I'm going to have to go into the hives this spring. Not looking forward to that. All right, so you can see the tilling my husband did. Quite a mess, if I say so myself, just because I think tilling creates a mess, but I understand why he wanted to do it. So here we are, cardboard. Cardboard, cardboard. Lots of cardboard to be attended to. So the goal is to get this all covered and get the dirt on top. Actually, before I do the hard work, because I'm gonna procrastinate a little bit, I'm gonna bring you over to where I had a little asparagus bed. So we've had this property for about 4 years now. And one of the first things I did was dig up this whole area. And if I can find pictures, I'll put them in. And I put in a bunch of asparagus crowns because fresh asparagus is so good. I love asparagus, but asparagus in the store has nothing on fresh asparagus. And I don't think canned or frozen or even pickled asparagus is worth the effort compared to just growing it from crowns yourself fresh. So I came over here and I was just trying to see if anything had come up. And guys, I see one crown, or one spear, I should say. Can you see that guy? Zoom in for you. There's that beautiful crown, that beautiful spear. I keep saying crown, but there's that beautiful spear. So I am gonna pick that. Oh, and there's actually like a little one coming right next to it right there. But I'm gonna pick it because I want to. Because in my mind, this is like the best thing to eat fresh. I just saw 2 more. Look, there's 2 there. Oh my gosh. So I have 3. I'll have to do a double take of this. But the lesson that I've learned and that I want to share with you here is that inevitably, it doesn't matter if it's acreage and property or a backyard. Don't plant anything that's semi-permanent without really knowing what you're gonna do. I planted all of those crowns and essentially wasted some money and time and manpower because this is not the best place for them. These weeds are pretty insane. And so I will do another asparagus bed at some point, but it's most likely going to be in a raised bed somewhere after we live here. So yeah, lesson is don't plant anything permanently until you know exactly what you're doing. All the cardboard is out. Look at all that. That is a sea of cardboard. And it ends right there. So there is still probably the same amount of garden left that is uncovered. Nothing I can do about that today. I mean, I've been gathering a lot of cardboard. I clearly need the same amount again. We're gonna do what we can with our 4 piles of dirt, or three of them are mine, and put it out. I'll make a decision on whether or not I'm gonna get more cardboard or not. But I wanted to address something because this might come up, right? Some of this cardboard has color. There's one in there that's like a deep black color. There's glue from the paperboard of the cardboard. There's tape, adhesive, there's colorants, right? Is that okay? In a perfect world? No, probably not, right, for your garden. Are we in a perfect world? No. So I don't strive to be perfect, and I would advise you not to strive for perfection either. Done is better than perfect. And if you try to make everything perfect and only get the perfect cardboard, you will make yourself crazy, literally crazy. So you just do what you can. The food that's gonna come out of this garden, despite this cardboard here, is going to be so much better for me and my family than anything in the store. Okay, we've been at this for probably about 2 hours now. Lots of dirt is out. I think he's working on the second of the third dirt pile for me. So the camera was off, but I mean, we were bickering. Like funny bickering, but I was like, he goes, "Are you tired?" I said, "No, I'm just doing all the manual labor while you're on the tractor." And he says, "Well, come on, get on, I'll show you how to use it." And I contemplated that for a couple of seconds, and then I said, yeah, I want to learn how to do it, because I don't know really. I've driven it once or twice, but it's not something that I feel comfortable doing on my own. And so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get on and teach me, and I'll do this, and you rake. And then he stops, and he goes, nope, no way. Because if I teach you, you won't need me. You will be totally self-sufficient. And I just started laughing and thought to myself, I already am totally self-sufficient, but I do need you on the tractor. Anyway, that's just a little view into our marriage. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm thirsty. Oh my gosh, what is that? I was giving him crap for getting the edge of the dirt and scooping up all the weeds and putting the weeds in my garden. What is this? Oh, it's a tarp. Well, we're at hour 4 now. It has taken 4 hours to get all that dirt. I'm gonna get on the tractor now and level this dirt out. I think I'm done for today. I did what I could with the tractor, but honestly, it just made it worse. So I had to go in and go by hand. This is really where it made it worse. You can see the difference. But I leveled it out by hand as much as I could. Now, just for reference and scale, this is 30 cubic yards of soil. I am hot, I'm tired, and we've been at this for 5 hours. But yeah, 30 cubic yards of soil is a lot, so I'm happy with it. You know, the garden is just like a straight line, kind of like it was last year. I really wanted to make it wider, but I got vetoed with my husband and his I might make it wider anyway with the wood chips, and then I put the fence around the wood chips, so, but it's pretty long. So yeah, I just need to get wood chips. There is one more thing I gotta do tonight. I have this bag that I purchased, I think it was last year, a year ago, from Azure Standard, and it is Cascade Minerals Remineralizing Soil Booster. It's like a powder, and it's been sitting in the garage, and I thought what a really great use of that here today. So I'm just gonna go walk down the garden and kind of spread this powder out. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it'll help kind of soak everything in, and then like I said, I just gotta get the wood chips. But let me put the mineralizing booster out, and then I'm done. I feel like this was just the beginning of a really long gardening season ahead. I'll tell you, as I was doing this, like as I was spreading the dirt, I thought to myself, gosh, raised beds sound really good right now. Oh goodness. But I'm hopeful that all of this work will not just pay off for this year, but really for years to come. We envision that even when we build a home here, that the garden area is going to be this area. It will be widened hopefully a bit, but it will be in this area. So really by building healthy soil can only benefit us in the long run. So that is it for this video. I'll let you know when I get wood chips. I'll probably get that film in a different video, but that is the clincher right now. Wood chips, and then we put the fencing around and get all of the trellising up, which will be fun because we're gonna have to get green beans and peas really first in the garden soon. So thanks for joining me on this evolution of the 2023 garden bed. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.